Chris Yandeck, CY interview covering Las Vegas and the world. If you have not already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel to keep up with everything we have going on here at CY interview in Las Vegas and beyond. We greatly appreciate it. We are here at the Palms tonight. We are going to go all the way up to the top tonight to see the fireworks and show you the fireworks from the 55th floor of the Ghost Bar here at the Palms Casino Resort. And we're off to the races. This is Chris Yandeck for CY Interview. So in the last video that you just saw a minute ago, I was downstairs in front of the Palms here in Las Vegas, and we went upstairs. Now we're at the 55th floor at the venue Ghost Bar to watch the 2025 New Year's Eve fireworks. And if you've never been to Las Vegas for New Year's Eve, it's one of those bucket list experiences. There are tons of great parties like the one at the Palms last night, music acts, DJs, and the experience of being in town for New Year's Eve. Everybody just has a smile on their face. So if you've never come for New Year's Eve in Las Vegas, it's worth coming to celebrate. And we want to thank the team at the Palms last night for the great invite to be able to see the fireworks show from the 55th floor of the resort at the Ghost Bar. So just to break it down, to first off say this, to tell you a little bit about this venue, you go up to the 55th floor, and then when you turn the corner, you're in the nightlife inside lounge area where there's a bar and a DJ, and it's a nice nightlife feel. But if you want to go outside, you'll see a gigantic glass wall, which I'm currently standing in front of as I'm recording this video for you guys of the fireworks show for New Year's Eve 2025 last night from the Las Vegas Strip. And you can see a whole view of the entire skyline of Las Vegas. You can see all the major resorts. You can see some of downtown Las Vegas and the resorts down on Fremont Street to the left. And then to the right, you can go over and see Allegiant Stadium, home of the Las Vegas Raiders. And you can see also the backside of the Las Vegas Valley as well if you walk in the other direction. And there just is nothing like being able to see the entire, skyline of Las Vegas, see the beautiful resorts that make the city what it is today. And as you can see up here in the corner, there's fireworks, near the Wynn and Caesar's Palace and the Bellagio up at the top. You see the Rio in the bottom left corner. And of course the Palms is just west of the Las Vegas Strip. It's about a mile, of Caesar's Palace and the Bellagio over on West Flamingo Road. You can see it. And if you've never been to the Palms, it is absolutely a venue worth going to. There's a variety of different music acts that perform there. People in the past that have performed include past CY interview guest Michael Bolton, an R&B singer Ashanti, upcoming acts coming to the Pearl Theater, which it's called at the Palms, are the Isley Brothers, Elvis Costello, and Babyface, among others. There's also a great movie theater there. There's some great restaurants. There's a great pool. There's a lot of great things at the Palms. So it's worth going over and taking a look at when you're in Las Vegas if you ever want to venture off Strip or off of the Fremont Street experience. No denying that. So the usual New Year's Eve fireworks, just to tell you, the presentation usually lasts about 8 minutes. This is a little bit longer than 8 minutes this year. I think it was about 8 minutes and 40 seconds to be exact. So you'll see that they just are an ongoing presentation. And, people, they stand outside in front of the Las Vegas Strip and they look up at the sky. Some people want to be up higher, like here at the Ghost Bar at the Palms, where you can see things from the skyline itself and see the fireworks come from above. Some want to see them below. There's a lot of different preferences for when you're watching the fireworks here on New Year's Eve, but it's one of the big things, obviously. And we've been to this venue a couple of times in the past. We've seen Robin Thicke here in 2019 up here. We've also seen Sky D. Miles, Las Vegas-based singer who had a residency here at the Palms a few years ago. So it's just a really great venue for live entertainment.
But aside from it being a great live venue for entertainment, there's also this unbelievable view where you can just come outside and sit on a couch, and you're able to see some of the great venues that make Las Vegas what it is. So if you've never gone to the Palms before, it's absolutely worth visiting. I want to thank everybody for your support this year of the channel, and those who have come over and subscribed. We're going to be delivering a lot more content in 2025 in Las Vegas regarding, everything, interviews and CY interviews and discussions with a variety of people, and of course keeping you up to date on all the great things that are happening in Las Vegas itself. So, I hope you enjoyed this fireworks presentation, and it is just one of those beautiful things. We also have fireworks, of course, for July 4th every year as well. So if you haven't been here for New Year's Eve, you can also come to see the fireworks on July 4th. But the fireworks presentation during New Year's Eve is absolutely, the Super Bowl, I guess you could say, of fireworks in Las Vegas. The grand of all grands, and it is absolutely worth seeing. So I just want to recap as we're wrapping up here with only a couple minutes left of the firework presentation. The Ghost Bar at the Palms, the 55th floor. You got to get there at some point when you're in Las Vegas just to take in the view. You can obviously take selfies and take pictures. I'm going to include at the end of this video a bunch of pictures I took from last night as well up there while we had a chance to take in the music and the DJ and, the celebrating that everybody was doing as we were waiting for the countdown to the new year. And that's the most important and exciting thing that happened last night, is everybody was just so excited when we got there, and then we saw all the fireworks, and everyone gathered and took out their phones and started taking pictures. As you can see, though, they just are an ongoing process. They just don't stop. They keep going and going and going and going and going, and you think they're going to be over, and they just keep going. So, the reality is that there's no place in the world where you will see, the beautiful resort skyline, and you also get to see then the fireworks at the top of these resorts, and you're just kind of amazed about how they're able to sync all the fireworks together at the same time, as because there's multiple firework presentations going on, obviously, across different resorts, as you can see up here in the picture. So I always thought it was quite amazing how organized it was, but no matter how many years go by, there seems to be, hundreds of thousands of people who make their way to Las Vegas. It was reported over 300,000 were coming to Las Vegas for this year's New Year's Eve celebration. So no matter how many times people have seen the fireworks, they love seeing them, and they look forward to this 8 minutes besides the live entertainment and fine dining and luxury shopping and shows they may take in while they're here for New Year's Eve. And there is just, a great feeling and celebration, in a different way compared to what goes on in New York City and Times Square, obviously. But, for the West Coast, if you're on the West Coast, Las Vegas is the place. And to me, again, the greatest place to celebrate New Year's. Once the 8-minute firework presentation ends, you can go back to your life. You can go back to your hotel room, or go back to, back to the casino, or back to a dining or to a bar. You've taken in the celebration of the fireworks, and now you're on your way to celebrating that. So that's it for this one. My name is Chris Shannick. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Happy New Year again, and I hope you enjoyed our fireworks video from the top of the Palms last night, the New Year's Eve 2025 fireworks. I'm Chris Shannick. Please subscribe to our channel if you're not already, and I will see you in the next one.